We're back on the roof. That can only mean one thing. It's football season. Hello, I'm Joe Giglio.
I'm Laura Keeley.
This is Laura Keeley. Keels.
Yes.
Last time we were here was before the ACC tournament. I feel like I might have predicted something that you didn't. I feel like I had one on you there.
Yeah,
I feel like
you
I
did. You did.
That was good by me, I thought. Maybe.
Duke didn't win.
Or was it before the NCAA tournament?
No, it was before the ACC tournament, but Duke still didn't win.
Oh, that's right. I was right. You were wrong.
Anyhow.
Yes. Okay. So let's try this again. Let's talk about Duke football. Coming off school record, 10 wins, unbelievable season, great season. They won the Coastal Division. You know what, Kills? And I think they were a fortunate team, but I don't think they were, quote unquote, a lucky team. Does that make any sense?
I think that's right. You know, everyone that tries to say that nothing went against Duke last year, how quickly you forget the debacle at Pitt with Pitt.
And Boone getting hurt.
And Boone getting hurt, too. Yeah. You know, their starting quarterback missed 4 weeks, so, you know, there was some adversity. But, yeah, you know, they timed their big special teams and defensive plays very well. We saw that against NC State. You know, it's not often you see back-to-back, you know, pick sixes and a 100-yard kickoff return, all from the same player. But, you know, that's what happens when you have those kind of historic seasons. Things tend to go your way, and you kind of almost create your own luck, as they like to say.
Smart team. Didn't beat themselves. I thought they showed a tremendous improvement on defense.
Yep.
And I thought their offensive line never really got as much credit as it deserved.
It was very stout.
A lot of talk about Boone, a lot of talk about Crowder, rightfully so. Brandon Connett.
Yep.
So, question is, will the Duke Blue Devils repeat as Coastal Division champions?
You know, if you would have asked me this question 2 weeks ago, I would have told you yes. But
2 weeks ago.
Yes, 2 weeks ago.
That was before Kelby Brown gets hurt.
Yes.
Before Braxton Deaver gets hurt.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so now, you know, in the present moment, you look at what Duke has lost from last season. You know, they lost their top rusher in Jalea Duncan, gone for the year with an academic suspension.
Yes.
They lost Brandon Connett in his 27 touchdowns off to Fresno State to be closer to his mother, who's battling brain cancer. So, you know, everyone wishes him well, but they probably wish his touchdowns were still here.
Yeah.
You know, you lost your best defender.
In a really unique position, too.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just, you know, like a special package. It was, he really bailed them out. A, when Boone was hurt, but B, when they needed a spark. And Boone was kind of off a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, he was the one who kind of steered the ship and gave him a different dimension. I can't tell you how much I feel Brandon Connett meant to Duke's success last year.
You're not the only one that thinks that. You know, I know David Teal, for instance, our colleague up in Virginia, you know, thinks that's a really big loss. I think that one is more manageable than the Kelby Brown loss.
As a Cirque?
I think because of Cirque, and just I think because of the running back. I think they have the personnel that, you know, when it's 3rd and 2, 4th and 1, they can grind out the yards.
Okay. And again, their offensive line is probably better than we give it credit for.
Yes, their offensive line is very good. They have a, you know, legitimate All-American, Laken Tomlinson, right there on the interior, and everybody else is pretty good too. So, you know, I think they'll be all right. Defense, though, losing your best defender in the 4-2-5, your linebacker who, you know, makes plays, has great instincts, that you don't have a replacement for, like, that's a big loss. One that I think is a difference between winning the division and, you know, going 8-4 and probably not.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't think Duke is going to repeat, and it's too bad, but, you know, that's how football is. It's a violent game with a lot of injuries.
So, you're going to pick a winner, you say now, knowing what we know?
It's really hard to pick a winner. It's almost easier to pick teams that aren't going to win.
You're on the spot here, Kills. Come on, give us a prediction.
I know.
You got to get your win back from me. I mean, come on, you can't live like that. I picked Virginia to win the ACC tournament, and I was right.
I've been thinking about this, a lot, looking at the schedule, which I think is going to be a huge factor in a very tight division. Who has the best schedule? I'm going with the Pitt Panthers.
You're going to steal my sleeper pick. You are.
That's it. Yeah. Pitt, baby. P-I-T-T, Pitt. Let's go. Coastal.
My pick in the spring was Miami. I'm sticking with Miami. I really don't care
that they don't have a quarterback.
I really don't.
And that their running back is made of glass.
I think Duke.
And that their defense is.
Their defense is going to be better. Defense is going to be better.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. You saw like the worst possible version of Miami.
Duke ran for like 300 yards.
So look, to me, Miami has the most talent. I'm not crazy about their schedule. But actually, within the division, they get their tougher games at home. I like that for them. You know, to me, I think Miami wins that division. Of course, we'll find out, though.
We will. I guess maybe there's a first time for everything.
And we'll see if you can get your win back from me. We will cover everything all season. Keels, drop a little Twitter handle knowledge on them for you.
So I'm at Laura Keeley, LauraKeeley, and yours is
JW Giglio but for all your Duke needs, the Keels has you covered. And right here, newsobserver.com. And I'm sure we'll be back once football actually starts.
I'm sure.